Years had passed since the stars were counted, since a barren woman was promised a son. Then, against all odds, Isaac was born. He was more than a child. He was the living breath of God's promise, the laughter in Abraham's old age, the very future of a nation. Abraham loved Isaac with a love that transcended words, a love deepened by the miracle of his arrival. Then, the voice came again, shattering the peace. "Take your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering." How could this be? The God who gave life now demanded it back in such a way. Every fiber of Abraham's being must have screamed in protest. This command defied logic, contradicted the promise, and threatened to extinguish all hope. Yet Abraham did not argue. Before dawn, Abraham rose. He saddled his donkey, split the wood for the offering, and set out with Isaac and 2 servants. Each step was a silent battle, a profound act of surrender. He walked not in understanding, but in unwavering obedience. For 3 days, they journeyed towards the mountain. 3 days of silence, of unspoken questions, of a father's heart, breaking with every stride. Isaac, innocent and trusting, walked beside him, unaware of the ultimate sacrifice his father was preparing to make. As they neared the summit, Isaac's voice pierced the quiet. "My father, we have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham's reply, whispered through a choked throat, was a testament to his profound faith. "God himself will provide the lamb, my son." They reached the appointed place. Abraham built the altar, stone by stone, each one a heavy burden. He arranged the wood. Then, with a heart torn between love and obedience, he bound his beloved son, Isaac. The silence was deafening, broken only by the wind. With trembling hands, Abraham raised the knife. In that agonizing moment, he was prepared to give back the very miracle God had given him. He trusted God's character more than he understood God's command. His faith was absolute, even unto death. Just as his hand began its descent, a voice thundered from heaven. "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy or do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Abraham looked up, and there, caught in a thicket by its horns, was a ram. God had indeed provided. The ram became the sacrifice, a substitute for Isaac, a powerful symbol of God's mercy and provision. Isaac was unbound, and a father's heart was restored. On that mountain, God revealed his heart. He does not desire human sacrifice, but a surrendered heart. He tests our faith, not to break us, but to prove his faithfulness. He asks us to trust him beyond our understanding, knowing he will always provide. This was not just a test for Abraham. It was a profound lesson for all generations. It showed that God's plans are always perfect, even when they seem impossible. His love is unwavering, and his provision is always on time. The story of Abraham and Isaac echoes through time, a dramatic testament to radical faith. It reminds us that true faith is not about comprehending every step, but about trusting the one who holds the future. It's about letting go of what we hold dearest, knowing God's grip is stronger. When our own lives present us with impossible choices. When God's path seems unclear or even contradictory, we are called to remember Moriah. We are called to trust that God will provide, that His purposes are higher, and that His love will never fail. May we, like Abraham, walk in obedience, even when understanding eludes us. May we find hope in God's unfailing provision, knowing that when faith costs everything, trust gives it all back and more.